It's the Date Master, and yes, we're back again. I'm gonna get into something for the fellas. We're gonna get off the women. We're gonna go in a different direction. I think the dating, the relationship dynamic, that horse has been beaten to damn near underground. You're still having that conversation, still trying to debate women into a submissive position, if you're still trying to debate women into a position that you feel better that your previous relationship did not work, then you are losing, or you're still lost. There are deeper meanings. I'm looking at, again, you see it. You see the P. Diddy get praise, and you get the money, then you get the women. This gives a bad message. This gives a unbalanced message to men to pursue greatness so women will be attracted to you. No. You pursue greatness so greatness will be attracted to you. Again, the balance is, everything is off, especially in our communities where the single mother dilemma is ruining everything around it. The children, the environment. You have so many things being destroyed at this very moment, manhood specifically. It is going to come to a point that you're going to have to go by yourself. A lot of men care. You know why a lot of men are now spending time on social media in the same way women are? Because men have been caught up in the I care what people think about me. I have to put out a air, or I have to put off this persona that I have a good job. I have to put out this image that I know how to slang dick. I put out this image that I know how to talk to women. I have to put out this image that I understand women. The men have become the women, and the women have become the men. How are you getting something done in every day, all day you're on social media? No one can explain this to me. Or they'll say, well, I make good money. I got all my bills paid. What are you doing that is going to be here when you leave? What are you going that is going to be utilized by the people around you when you leave? What is your son going to inherit when you leave? Your job? At the plant? At the post office? At the call center? What is your son going to get from you? This is why the black community is failing, because the men don't know what the fuck is going on. They're just trying to hold down a fire that they cannot hold down on social media, because the women, you leave the bullshit to them. They're the ones that's most hurt because they have the most to say. Just look at their content every day. It's the same shit. You got to go alone. A lot of you guys have friends or in circles right now. Again, I'll be 39 this year, and I'm coming into an awakening. I try to intentionally grow every 40 days. That is my goal this year. Every 40 days, something substantial has to change. Every 40 days. But a lot of men will be doing this same shit next year, trying to argue with women, trying to gain favor of women, trying to look like he's this and that on social media. But you ask them, well, show me your works. I'm working on the clothes line. I'm working on the podcast. Shut the fuck up. You ain't doing shit. Real life happens outside of the internet, and you must do it alone. You thought you and the homies, your day ones, were gonna be riding with you. No. A lot of them are gonna fall to the wayside, and that's okay. This is a cycle of life. No different than you having to leave the nest of your parents' house. You're going to branch off, and you're going to eventually go your own way. Now, you can carve and pave your own road, or you can walk the same road that every other man walks that does not find identity in his purpose. You pick. You get to pick. But you have to do it alone. You can't, hey man, come with me, man. Come with me to the... Why you think it's so hard to find a gym partner? I see this a lot. Man, I'm looking for a gym partner, man. Work out at 5 a.m., and it starts off okay, but eventually you end up in the gym by yourself, or they end up in the gym by themselves. You have to go alone. There's a movie, and I'm sure a lot of you may have watched this. If you have not watched this movie, you need to watch it. It is called 300. It's one of my top 10 movies of all time. And there's a scene in the movie where Leonidas has to go out in the wilderness alone. And when he goes out a boy, he comes back a man. He doesn't have daddy. He doesn't have his homeboys who he was smoking blunts and drinking Casamigos with. He had to do it by himself. This is a rite of passage. If you're looking for a hand, you're looking for somebody to latch on to, you're looking for somebody to pair with the buddy system, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You have to do it by yourself first to show that you have the ability to do it. Then whatever you build, you add pieces that fit. You have to put the blueprint together first, and then you fill in the pieces. A lot of you men are scared. I know. You're scared of failure. So in order to avoid failing on your own, you're just going to fall in line and work that same job that, everyone else is working. You're going to stay in the matrix. You're going to stay on the hamster wheel. You're going to stay in the rat race because you don't want to fail and suffer in order to win. You get on the internet and you watch these interviews. You think people want to hear from people that they had it easy? You think the masses want to hear from those who had it easy or just did what everybody else did? No. They want to listen to the guys who went through the fire, who got the burn marks, who still have the scars of the war. But you're too caught up in what people think about you. That's why you're always on the internet talking about nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're just now getting attention from women. So you get on social media, you're so drunk off the attention and validation, you don't know how to stop it. It's always a new chick, right? Well, what she do? What she on? Oh man, she over here, shit. Not shit. Oh man, I got the new chick. She come through. She ain't talking about shit. Man, I got this new chick, man. She bad. She ain't talking about shit. So what does that say about you? You ain't talking about shit. Because the men who talking about shit, they don't meet women on social media. They fuck women on social media. They don't meet them and deal with them long term. You've been sold a dream. But you have to do it alone. There's going to come a time where you're going to question where you are in life, and you should. If you go through 30 years, 40 years of life and you have not questioned not once, is this all I'm going to be? Is this all that I am? Then you, my son, have not found your identity and not have answered a bigger calling. You're just going to be the same person. But you need social media to make you see. Again, you're doing the same thing the women do. Using social media to fluff up your resume. You talk a good game, but when I ask, show me your works, you have nothing to show. Well, I'm working on a clothesline. Yeah, I got the podcast coming next week. I got the thing coming. You ain't doing nothing. You're just talking. I implore you men, if you're around guys that are still just talking, get away from them. Get away from them. If you're not surrounded by men that are doing and planning and out of the way, if you're not in the midst of men who are out of the way, you're in the midst of losers or future losers, and they're going to wake up 45 still on the internet. Imagine me being 40 plus years old on social media bitching about what women did to me in my 20s and 30s. Imagine that. Versus me telling you, hey, this is my website. This is what my inventory look like. This is what my sales look like. These are my designs. These are my assets. This is my skill set. This is what I can do efficiently. And this is what I get paid for. This is how much I get paid to do that, in which I just showed you. You guys better wake up, because, again, I was just 21 years old in college. I'll be 39 next month. Time goes by like a thief in the night. If you don't wake up now, in the midst of all this chaos, in the midst of chaos, you need this distraction so you can quietly tuck off into your gap to get to work. There's no time like now to tuck off, separate, and get in the lab and do the work. And then you pick a date. I'm going to pop out when it gets warm. That's my date, when it gets warm. Rocked up and racked up. Oh, yes. Rocked up and racked up. So when they see me, man, where you been? Oh, I see where you been. That man been in the gym. Oh, he been in the lab. He moving. But you guys care too much about what people think of you, that you don't want to seem that you're the one acting funny. Fuck acting funny. I'm acting productive. I'm acting proactive. Give a damn about you talking about I'm acting funny and this and that, cause I don't want to, cause I'm not in the club every weekend doing the same shit I did at 20. You guys better wake up. Again, I was just 21 years old, partying it up, running shit on campus. The girls, the clothes, the job. And now I'll be 39. Those days are gone. A lot of men like to live on past glory. I'm looking forward to the future glory. But you must release the thoughts and opinions that others have of you, because you're going to be trapped in that cage, trying to get approval day in and day out, talking nonsense on Facebook and Instagram, trying to appear that you're big shit, when in reality you don't have shit going on but a good job. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.